most you ever got from one session?
For one guy, maybe like $1,200.
1,200. Okay, so it wasn't no 5,000, 10,000.
No.
20,000.
No.
Nothing crazy.
No, I never. No, I never made no 5,000 or 20,000. I forgot or nothing. Like, I was really like fascinated on how quick I could make guys come when I was young. So I just looked at it, you know, and you know, I probably talked about in my interview before that, you know, I was molested as a kid. So I didn't look at my body as my temple or something precious. I thought like it was nothing, you know what I mean? It was like there was no feelings, or I didn't have any feelings, so I didn't look at it like as anything. It was just easy to me and money. So, you know, and growing up poor and making, you know, that much money that fast, like, I just felt like, oh, this is nothing. Damn, knock it out, you know? That, of course, obviously, I don't have that mentality now. That's not how I think now. Like, you know, I remember the last, you know, trick I busted. Like, that was before, you know, I did porn or whatever. But I've had people offer me insane amounts, you know, as a porn star. But I feel like I don't want to renege on what I said, you know. And the whole point, like I said, of me doing, you know, putting myself out there so I didn't have to make myself accessible. And I feel different about myself. And, you know, I feel good about where I'm from and what I've came from and what I've accomplished. And I just don't want to have no man over me feeling like they paid me or made me do something, or, you know, it's like, I don't know.
What was the most someone actually offered you after you started doing porn?
Say what? Oh, how much they offered me?
What was the most that someone offered you after you started doing porn?
Like 10,000. But that's like on some street nigga shit, like just at the club and people literally pulling out the money, like, you know, like drug boys, you know, D-boys, you know. But I've made money like that just dancing for people, you know what I mean? So it's like, man, my website make more than that in a week. Like, come on now. Or I tell people, like, I try to make a joke out of it so a guy doesn't get offended. And I'm like, oh, well, you know, I don't get down like James Brown. And they'll start laughing. And they be like, what? And I'm like, well, you know, I don't escort. And they be like, it's the same thing. And I'm like, well, no, not to me. You know, I'm my own boss. I own my own company. I do good for myself. That's something I'm not into. Sorry, you know. So, I mean, I try not to get the guy upset because, you know, I still want him to get $100 ass out gripping a booty cheek picture, or buy one of my $20 DVDs, or, you know, a poster or whatever, you know. So I you know, slam them on their head gently and turn them down.
You know, you make that fake ass movie and made a fake ass edit and lied about everything that took part, you know what I mean? But you did it to assassinate me.
And believe me, he been getting his worth out of that female. And I heard something about it that in the pre-agreement or nothing that he said he want his titties and that booty back if it go down. He owned that.